welcome back. PRV. And we're here at, well, Urbo. Wherever. Urbo something or other. And I'm looking for a place to sell these heavy armaments, which definitely is not here. 80s Alaria. The Corsica system. Wants 600. That's where we're going to go immediately. So, Corsica's over here, I thought. Yeah, we gotta go here. Is there a gate? There is not. So, we're just gonna fly there. It'll take us 12 days. I mean, I can fly here and then there. It's not going to be any faster. Let's go. We have enough supplies. We're getting 22,000 bucks. That's fantastic. As an admiral, we were promoted. Let's just fly down here. Fly over here. Ah, I missed me. Let's go. Is this the one? Carthage. There's here, so in we go. There it is. Hello, Hegemony. The neutral. Well, you're about to like us in a second. Yes, you're gonna hate us in a second, I should say. Also, tactical laser would be really good. This thing would be amazing too. Oh man, it shoots so fast. It shoots so fast. And it just shoots forever. So you slap this on a ship and keep it really far back and just fire across the field. But yeah, I want to make a ton of money, so let's go. Yeah, that's going to be extreme. There's nothing else I can really sell here. Oh, hello. They took this from the Tritachyon, I think. Because it's got hypercognition AI lady. Shoot the comm terminal. Yeah, okay, can't talk to her. Pather. What do you want? Ion Pulsar Blueprint? I know who you are. I need your help. If they find out what I've done, let's just say my future with the path is likely to be a short one. So, how about this? You arrange a new identity for me, and I'll tell you where the base supply of the path cells at this colony are located. Yeah, deal with your own problems, sir. You can just... Okay, there's obviously a Grand Liberator fleet here, which is terrifying, but I gotta get out of here. I need to buy another... Yeah, he won't chase me. Oh, he'll chase me? Refuse. It looks like I have to engage him. Well, that's a problem. Going to war with the Hegemony. He's got 3 ships, so I will go in with you guys and myself. Yes. Now, I need all 3 of you to defend me with your fighters. Launch those companion fighters. And your missile drones. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Missiles away. Yeah, that guy's just getting cooked. This guy. See you later. Mm-hmm. That's gonna hurt. Okay. Yes, let us fire the bullets. Bullets of glory. There it is. There it is. Yeah, so... You notice the missiles were spinning in circles? Yeah, we're hostile there and shell too. It's okay, it was worth it. It was worth it. I mean, we did help the... You know what? This actually makes a lot of sense. Let's go to Urbo. This makes sense because we helped the Pressing League, and the Hegemony are... They're pretty evil, so yeah, we'll just stick with that. I need a battleship. That's what we're after. I wouldn't recommend scanning me. I'm one of the good guys. Okay, here. I have all this stuff. Man, they got all the good guns. I really want to buy these, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. We're going to buy, hopefully, a rocket ship. Oh, not cooperative. I have to save all the money until we get cooperative. Or just pick up a carrier. Do I fight in a carrier? Maybe I do. Lively combat carrier equipped with an underhanded disruption system. The something is adept at delivering effective strikes against even the toughest targets. However, this offensive focus comes at a cost of durability, and the ship will quickly fall to a determined assault. Yes, that's the problem. You're not a tough battleship. You're a little more tough. And you got that gravity shield, which is fun. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna play with it. First, we're gonna buy a bunch of crew. Holy crap! 500 crew. Give me more. Right, you are going to go here. And what's this thing? Ship is disabled or destroyed or perform an emergency recall of all its fighters to generate a integrated swarm to support them for the rest of the battle. Integrated swarms are intelligible carriers which are capable of directing fighters' wings, rebuilding lost fighters, but will overload and be destroyed if too many fighters are destroyed at once. Swarms generated by the version core will dissipate after combat. Okay, so all this is terrible. We do have a large weapon, so I mean, I guess it's gonna be this thing. Just throw a big flicker beam on. Knock those missiles out of the air. Sure, why not? And we throw in some casual launchers or pylons. Casual launchers use a lot of flux, so how about pylons? You would have to be light acres, I think. You shoot across the front. I love this idea. So I want this thing to stay far away. Auto Lance. Sure. You need to be a PD. You need to be a PD. Mini spatter gun. FLPD. You shoot really fast. I don't know if you'll hit anything though. Laser PD is the way. This has to be PD as well, which is a bit of an issue. I guess I can just put these here to help. Actually, I'll do it the other way around. And then lasers. Lasers and lasers. Okay, so that's your weapons. Some serious PD on this thing. Actually, this is a ton of PD right here. I don't know. You are going to need expanded crew deck. You're going to need hardened shields. True. You need integrated. True. Then you're going to need stabilized. True. That, and then a bunch of small fighters. Well, a jammer bomber, because they exist. And, you have integrated point defense. Hello. You're an interceptor. I feel like you're just gonna die a bunch. Phase fighter. Cyphos. Well, just jammer bombers. There you go. Good luck to you. So, if I then test you out. You're a battleship, but we're gonna attack this guy. Pylons should just fire. Kinda want more pylons on this thing. You should not be flying into the sky. Flicker beams flickering. I'm not sure what that giant circle was. The anchors are firing. Why are you not putting your shield up, man? Oh, yeah. Gonna have to do some work on this thing. None of the torpedoes are hitting. Pylons are going in pretty quick, which is nice. Replacement rate 56. He's at the edge of the field, he can't do anything. Yeah, we're hitting him. You know, I might take out the better combat mod. Now that I think about it. It's just so weird. I don't like the fact that the ships are so... they're so like... the momentum is too much. It's hard to pilot the ship. It's easier to pilot the ship in regular. Although I would like just ranges to be higher. Increasing the speeds makes everything so weird. Flicker beam is just flickering. It's not doing much damage though. Look at all the bullets missing right now. You have gunnery implants too. Yes, that's the other thing, is like a lot of ballistics they miss. Because in order to make it work, you'd have to speed up the ballistic speeds. It's super hard for the AI to actually hit things. Look at that. Just most of the shots are missing. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn off the better combat mod. We'll see. We'll rebalance everybody, but for now we'll just keep it as is. It's a good mod, but I don't know. There's so much balance that has to happen in anything that changes combat, and the ships are very, very swimmy. Like they, obviously it's more realistic, I guess, because like, hey, if you have momentum in space, whatever, but I feel like the ships would be designed so that they can change directions, and having all the ships be super fast means that all the projectiles miss. So the only thing that's really going to work is lasers. Lasers don't miss because the speeds are so high. Maybe I'll stick with it. I don't know. I can't decide. If you have any opinions, let me know in the comments. Because the battles are going to get kind of crazy. Here comes the fighters. They're just chasing them down. Yeah, and we could sit there and watch this guy for 10 minutes and not be able to kill anything. Here, we'll do that. I'll fly it. We'll see if this sorts the problem out. Here, we'll fight one of these. Even weaker opponent. I'll actually fly it. Missiles away. I'll kill him. Clap. Okay, well, you can kill destroyers, so that's great. I'd rather have like different weapons. Light Acres, blaster, railgun would be good too. Yeah, maybe the Light Acres is fine. What if I do this? Because your point defense. Other options, this thing, obviously. Siege Acres would work too. $4480 damage. Shoots 4 shots. Turn rate slow, accuracy excellent. EMP arcs. This thing just makes a giant sweep. Let's stick with the flicker beam. We'll do extra shield acres so you shoot more. But lasers would probably be better. LPDS. be fun too. Light mortars would also be fun. Just firing at that distance is wild. These guys... 600 damage. We got also 600 damage. Look at Lance, it's a beam weapon. And you got these little lasers. You got spatter guns. There's 4 of them. These could actually be really good. Because they'll be really fast. Top speed 465. No shields though. These guys have shields. And obviously this dude's got Maker's repeater, so he's just shooting his gun. EMP though. No shields. Zaps hostile targets at a very close proximity to the fighter, doing 75 energy damage. Yeah. Okay. A profitable trade with faction. Okay, I just thought of something. We can special functions. Prisoner actions. Repatriate the 1 prisoner we have. That got us independence. I should have went here. See, what's funny is Urbo. Keyhole world. Crew and Maria. This action's larger populations. Thus, it's highly controlled, and most visitors are restricted to trade enclaves and other managed areas. What else we got here? Closed immigration. Immigration to Urbo is not allowed. It's Utbo, by the way. In practice, this results in slowing overall immigration significantly and creating room for certain kinds of criminals to operate. Feudal management modifies stability by 1 step towards 5. Apparently chivalry is not dead. A social organization on this planet is staggeringly backwards. It consists of personal fealties from vassal to lord, man to master. It makes a curious contrast to the Gauss rifles carried by the knighthood. And industrial backwater. Manufacturing industrial supply and demand is reduced by 1. The teeming masses of this planet are more preoccupied with tending their farmsteads than with being cogs in the great machine. This market's industrial production is underwhelming in relation to its population size and will not become polluted from nanoforge industry. Oh, interesting. So you can have a nanoforge. And it grows. Interesting indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Join the festive youths. Join the festivities. These are the future leaders of the PRV. Citizen. As the night drags on and the wolf hour approaches, you find yourself in conversation with one of the older men of the group, discussing history and politics, and more specifically, the Byzantine structure of the PRV. How can you be a noble in a corporation? Tell me about the great houses. Oh, these are the great houses. Oh my. Got a buddy here, nephew of a cousin. Oh, I didn't know there was any story to the PRV. I thought it was just a ship and weapons pack. Oh. Yeah, the Project Energy Labs. It's owned in shares by everyone else, not allowed to operate on its own warships. They make cool stuff though. Bunch of spooks and spies, freaks and weirdos. I stay away from them. You should too. The Works United. Heavy industry, heavy movers. Stay out of their way, you'll get run over. Fissionwerken. A power company. Makes just about every fusion engine you'll ever find. Component? They call themselves traders. They're a war fleet. Everything in the house exists solely to support their navy. Okay. Regalverven. This is a fancy corp term. Vertical integration, you know? They make everything you need to build something really fancy. That's for Regalverven. They commissioned a new Aska last year and every single piece of it. From the instant meals in the canteen to the main reactor was supposedly made by some manufacturer owned by the house. ATH. They make my heart hurt. I once got an invoice for a tachyon laser analyzer, and I was due to purchase next week. I had no such plans, and you know what? The fuckers were right. I ended up needing one. Enough about the great houses. How are you noble in a corporation? Well, it's like this, right? If you supply a fully armed warship, you get a discount on your membership fees. The hedgies would call them an income tax, but it's really entirely voluntarily. Anyway, these fees can get pretty hefty for the estates of the richer families. You know, the ones that own all this here. You make some curious waving gesture with one arm. All this stuff. They commission a ship, 2 ships, a squadron, so on. Send off one of their sons to command it. Keep an eye on it. In exchange, they get to stay rich. At this point, the man's gesturing knocks his drink over the side table, and as the hardened glass hits the ground, small lid slams over the top of the container, saving the amber contents. Most bizarre. Huh. The glass hits the ground, and then it auto-lids? Unperturbed, he continues. But young Jonathan here, his father, my brother, he's been doing well. Owns a small trading house. Consumer appliances. Kid will be the first in the family to serve as CO. You're a spacer, aren't you? Confirm. When you're out there, keep an eye out for PRV Edge Effect. It's a Flamma-class frigate. Good ship. Graviton core is barely 40 cycles old. I helped his father outfit it. Got all the best blasters. Edge Effect. Now, strictly speaking, it's not nobility. We don't have kings and queens or anything like that. I think the term actually started as a mockery, but the estate is all heritable. And who can you trust to actually come back with your ships other than blood relations? Surely you can hire someone. Some do, but how many people do you know who you trust with 100,000 credits? Even if Persians wouldn't pay for your ship, Kanta sure would. And while I mean no disrespect to the lion Andrada, the hedgies got to learn a lesson the hard way. Yeah, it's true. Okay, what's the deal with Utbo? It's gonna be a long one. Yeah, let's do it. What I've heard is that even before the collapse, some religious communalists group ran the place. Complete maniacs, even by Luddic standards. Wasn't too bad until they took control of the ground batteries, at which point they started shooting down any ship that approached the planet. This happened around C30, so a long time ago now. It's C204, I think, or 206. Anyway, long story short, they put the planet in self-isolation, but ultimately managed to make themselves very unpopular. Something about agrarian reforms ended badly, millions of people dead. After just a few cycles, central authority had denigrated pretty badly, and people turned to banditry. The more successful bandits would set up an area of their own that they required protection money, taxes from, and took all kinds of tithes, king, general, titles, king, general, presidents, so on. The greatest of the bandits was Carl Barre, would accept an oath of fealty from landholders. No questions asked about how they got the land in exchange for protection. Supposedly, he got the idea from Old Hollow. I don't know if I believe that part. Regardless, he ended up with a lot of people signing up with him, sometimes voluntarily, sometimes less so. Regardless, while this is going on, the entire sector is going to hell in a handbasket, and no one is really in a position to worry about what's going on planetside. But eventually, the various minor trade houses at the works unify for a moment to ask, why don't we run the place? We're up here, they're down there. A couple of cycles later, they had founded the Works United Conglomerate. Oh, Framework did a fairly impressive orbital drop to take control of the ground batteries, and took full control of all trade with Urtbo. They didn't really have much influence on what happens planetside, still don't, and they don't really care to either. The Utbo Crown wants a closer border to help maintain the authority, and so long as they get that, they're happy to send up some tithes to the station. Now, they have much of a choice. So long as the works have guns in orbit, they can't retake the ground batteries. And without the batteries, they can't take out the orbiting guns. Those days, CZU recruit almost half their Marines from the natives, and they've got so many of them signing up that only 1 in 10 planetside applicants ever make it into space. I sure hope they're selecting for loyalty. Wow. Manage built-in hull mods. Special functions. Cut the comm link. Ah. We can upgrade these ships for free, so... Oh, no, you don't do that. You have ECM already. Now you got hardened shields, my man. I need to fix you. I want the shields. Yep. Expanded crew deck, hardened shields. You're brand new. Boo. You've been around for a while. I need an arc voltage enter. You should have hardened shields, my man. Yeah. These ships got what they need. Cost us nothing. There we go. So now we can just cut the comm link. Yeah, we can do our things here. You got 15 points available. That means you super need these shields. That's 9. You need Augs thrusters. There you go. You need Augs thrusters too. You're probably gonna need them too. Oh, point protection would be really nice. Yes, let's give you Augs thrusters. I need to fix. Why do you have these? Oh, flux distribution rate. Coils automated repair unit. I don't know why you have automated repair unit. You need flux distributor. You need auxiliary thrusters. Ah, the worst. You also need flux distributors, so we'll do that. There you go. You need and you need shield. You probably need Augs thrusters too. I'll give you shield. Box thrusters, man. Increases the ship maneuverability. We're gonna keep this thing on, then I'm gonna need it. You need flux distributor. You also need... maybe my shield will get you a little bit. Let's give you extended shields. You have what you have, so you are fast enough. High-res sensors would be ideal. Survey equipment, also nice. You need efficiency overhaul now. You need high-res sensors. Survey equipment. High-res sensors and survey equipment. Same for you. There. So our survey equipment is up to 35, which is pretty good. And our high-res sensors is a little bit. Meh. It's not great. 120k, we're using 3. Yeah, so we'll just need a little bit more. Should I just put all these guns here? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna put this. You can't go in storage. It's fine. You know what? Sure. No cost to have any of this stuff in storage, so that's fine. We will just figure out something to do, but I'm going to do in the next episode. And for now, I'm going to keep... oh, hello. Yeah, I want to fight all 3 of these. Giant primary, that's you. Dwarf primary, that's you. Dwarf primary, that's you. So if we go up here, how many days will it take us? 12 days? Yeah, this is perfect. We can get all 3 of those. Alright, we'll see ya next time. Oh, hello. Where's your pilot captain? I don't remember that one. Don't remember it at all. Alright, we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.